Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Edge of Humanity. In this game, we are living through the apocalypse and we are going to be playing the role of leaders of a camp. We're trying to get our camp to be the best camp there is. This is a deck builder game with some bidding components as we bid for cards that we're going to be then adding into our deck. So why don't you just join me at the table and let's play Edge of Humanity. I have the game almost set up. We are going to be doing a two-player run-through. I'm going to be playing as Samantha and Doctor Strange. They're right here. They both start at the X. There's Samantha. I don't really know if her name is Samantha, but I gotta call her something. So Samantha it is. And then there's this dude. I don't know his name either, but he looks like a doctor. Maybe he's not. But I'm gonna call him Doctor Strange just to keep track of who they are. Even though we're in the apocalypse, points matter. And whoever makes it to 11 is the winner. I'm using a variant of the game where I will not be using event cards. And I'm doing that so that I don't spoil the story for you. Because if I use the events, I have to read story and I want you guys to discover that on your own. So we're gonna be skipping phase 1 of every turn. I thought that was important for you to know. Let's take a look at our players. These are their decks. Health, everybody starts at 7 health. Samantha's gonna be first player because ladies first. Everybody starts with 5 cards. So I'm gonna shuffle Samantha's deck one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for her. And Dr. Strange, who is a gentleman and let the lady go first, is also going to shuffle in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're both ready to go. There's my extra health. Now these are the trade piles and you'll see how those are used in a minute, but just know that in each game there's going to be one more trade pile than there are players. So in a 2-player game we have 2 + 1, 3 trade piles. This is my deck that's going to be repopulating the trade pile as it empties out. And over here we have the survivors. This is the deck of survivors and these are the 5 survivors that are available to recruit at this time. They all have special powers and I'll talk about them as I recruit them. You'll see what cool things they do. But just know that they're here available, and this one, the tent, marks the survivor that's about to leave. If we don't recruit him at the end of the turn, he'll leave, and you'll see that as well later. But with that, we've completed setup, so let's go ahead and do some gameplay. So looking at my handy dandy round summary card, remember, we're skipping step 1, the event phase. No events in this game. We're going to go to step 2, the action phase. And each player may perform 1 action and then gets to refill their hand, which starts at 5, like I said before. So Samantha's first. Let's see what she's going to do. This is going to be an easy decision for her. She is going to loot. And what does looting mean? When she plays the card looting, she gets to take a supply card from one of the trade piles and place it on top of your discard pile. And you see that little watch there? That is the icon for action. So that means that that is the only action she can take on her turn, 1 action per turn only. So she's going to take 1 supply from one of the trade piles and place it on top of her discard pile. This card also goes on the discard pile, which will make it, actually let's make it sideways so I know that's the discard pile. And then she gets to pick a supply. A supply card has a green icon and you'll see how those work, but those are very important. We need supplies. Like I said, we use them to trade, we use them to build. We're gonna need supplies. So she looks at all of the trade piles and there's a 2, there's a 2, there's a 1. She's gonna go ahead and take the 2 and put it on top of her discard pile. And at the end of her action, she gets to refill her hand. She gets 1 more card, we'll give it to her. And then I'm not gonna show you his hand. I'm gonna try to keep it secret, so kind of keep the adventure a little bit. You won't know what he's doing. Dr. Strange, he is strange after all. Nobody knows what he's doing. But I'll show you what he's going to play in a minute when I make my decision. And he has made his decision. He is going to start building. So in order to start building, you put the card that you want to start building. He's going to start building a safe house It will, when it's finally built, it's going to give him +1 hand size. So instead of 5, his hand size will go up to 6. And it takes that red number 4 supplies to build. Remember how I said supplies were so important? He's going to start building it now, and he's going to add 1 out of the 4 that he needs for that building to be completed. So he's got a safe house down, and he has played a supply crate of 1 in order to add to that construction. He might be able to finish it later, but he just wants to get it started because this is the main way you get points. If he completes this safe house, he will have 2 points out of the 11 he needs to win the game. And he's got 3 cards, so at the end of his action, he goes ahead and refills to 5. And I will say that building is an action. So you can either build or take an action with, like Samantha did, with one of those watch icons. So that's it. So we've completed phase number 2, which is the action phase. And now we're going to go ahead and go to step number 3 in the round summary, which is the trade phase. And this is when players bid to get these cards that are out here. And already Samantha made this pile a little bit less. Nobody cares about just 1 supply card. But these 2 are still to be competed for. You can bid optionally, so you don't have to bid if you don't want to. So first, let's see what Samantha's going to do. When you trade, and I'm going to show you this, you look at this bag, the bag of money, I guess you can say, and that's how much these things count for in the trade phase. So if I use this card, it'll add 4 to my bidding. If I use these 2 cards, then I have 6 to my bidding. But I gotta be careful because these cards get trashed and I won't see them again. So if I don't want to lose these cards, then I might want to hold them and not use those. I can use as many cards as I want to trade, and when I trade, you'll see what happens in a minute. But what is she thinking? Well, she's thinking, I don't want to lose that because that gives me life, so I don't want to lose any life. If I need to regain life, I can use that card. And this is a very good supply card. It gives 2 for the price of 1. So I'm thinking, if anything, this gives me +2 actions, so I might want to hold on to that. Let's see. So I'm just going to go for a supply crate. Really, what's out there is not that interesting. Actually, this is not that bad. Maybe I'll send 2 supply crates, and that way I'll thin my deck, but I'm also bidding a little higher. And we put those face down so that my opponent doesn't know what I'm doing. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick for him. Of course, Samantha wouldn't know what Dr. Strange is up to. Let's see what he's going to bid. He's going to send this out, okay? And then when everybody has made their decision, we reveal everyone's cards and we count. Samantha has 2 and Dr. Strange has 2, so they are tied. So what that means is first player breaks ties and first player is the winner, at least for now. That might change with some cards that we have in the game. So Samantha gets first dibs, so of course she's going to go for the middle pile that offers supplies and an explore card, and you'll see what that does. And this goes on her discard pile, and the cards she used to trade, they get trashed, so they go in the trash. And Dr. Strange also is going to trash his cards, and he's got to decide between 1 single supply card or these cards. Now he's picking these because a church he can build, and he likes building. You already saw him starting on a safe house, and then this building plans help build. So what a combo! He's happy with that. So he's going to put him here on his discard pile. All right, and we finished number 3, the trade phase, and then we go to the recruit phase. If we had any of these cards on our hands, now would be the time to play them. But we haven't gotten any of these cards yet. You'll see how we get those in a minute. But for now, we're just going to skip that and go to the cleanup phase. And in the cleanup phase, we draw new trade piles. So if the trade piles are empty, they get 2 cards each. So this trade pile is empty. Ooh, we get a 3-er. Nice. And this one gets 2 cards. If the trade pile is not empty, like in this case, we just add 1 card to it. Makes it a little bit juicier. So there we go. Okay, and also during the cleanup phase, the college student, she runs away. She wants nothing else to do with our camps, and everybody else slides down. And then there's a new person that we can recruit. It is the constructor, which as the word says, he helps you build as well. So Doctor Strange is already looking at him. Okay, and with that, we go back to the next round. And in the next round, again, we skip the event phase. So since there are no events, we can move on. But before we do, there are two ways to trigger the end of the game. One is if either Samantha or Doctor Strange make it to 11 points. The other one is with rounds. And if we were playing with the events will serve as a timer. When the event deck runs out, we're out of turns. And the game even says you can use the event deck, not to use the events if you're not playing with the events, but just to keep a timer. I don't want to even bring out the events, I just want to spoil them. So I'm keeping track of the rounds right here. There are 10 rounds in the game, so we already finished 1, 9 more to go. And that's how I'm going to be able to keep track. Also, in this round, Doctor Strange is going to be the first player. So let's move to phase 2 of the round, which is the action phase. And let's see what Mr. Doctor Strange is going to do. Now, you don't refill your hand, so he's playing with only 4 cards because he used one to bid on the trade piles. He'll get to refill at the end of the action phase. Now, for his turn, he is going to use, well, no, he won't. He's just going to continue building. He's got a supply crate. He'll go ahead and add it, and now he's at 3 out of the 4 that he needs. This is a supply crate of 2. Okay, and then he refills. He's got 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll keep them secret. And now Samantha gets to go, and she has even less cards because she used 2 supply cards to trade. But it's okay. She's gonna make it work. There's not much you can do actually. She's going to hold on to all of these cards. She could actually discard whatever she doesn't like to refill with better cards. Let's see, should we do that? Yeah, she's going to discard this one. And then at the end of her turn, she gets 1, 2, 3. And the reason why I discarded that is because that helps her heal, but she's at full health. I don't think much is going to happen to make her lose health. The events actually are the ones that really target you and make you lose health. So if we're playing with the events, then she might want to keep that around. So we're done with number 2, with the action phase, and then we go to number 3. We're going to trade for what's available. Doctor Strange has to put a bid first. Let's see, Doctor Strange likes what he got actually. He's going to go ahead and use that as his bid. And Samantha has, well, she doesn't want to use her safe house because she wants to build that. Definitely not the supplies. This one will give her another action. This one will give her 2 actions, but make her lose a health in the process. Another supply that she doesn't want to lose that because she's got everything she needs to build that safe house next turn. She's keeping that for sure. So let's get rid of the adrenaline shot. That -1, I don't know if she's happy about that. So she'll put that there. And obviously, I think, at least for what I can see, these 2 piles are really tempting. That has a 3 supply crate on it. And so does this with, that's 3 in total, 2 and 1. So, all right, so we'll reveal. And let's see. He's got a 4, she's got a 3. So Doctor Strange gets to pick first. Does he want the 2-on-1 supply crate, or is he going with the clinic? You know he likes to build, so he'll go ahead and take these, and they go in his discard pile. His first aid kit is trashed. He'll never be able to use that unless he can get it out of the trash pile. Maybe he'll go digging in the trash. I don't know what he's up to. And the adrenaline shot also goes to the trash, and of course she's going to get those supplies because she's about to spend a lot of supplies next turn to build that safe house. Okay, and with that we are finished. Now we move to the recruit phase, but we still don't have anybody in our hands. We will soon, I promise. And then the last thing we do is the cleanup phase. So the family, she goes away, and we move everybody. I'm gonna say they go away, it's a family. Okay, there's another family that came into town, so good to know. This one gets a card because nobody wanted it, so now there's 3 cards here. And we get 2 on this pile and 2 new ones on this pile. Okay, We have done everything on the cleanup phase. The first player marker goes to Samantha once again. We're gonna add another heart, blood, I don't know what that is, to our round tracker. We're on round, this round is over. Now we're gonna move to the next round. And in this round, Samantha is first. We're skipping number one, we're skipping the events. So we'll go to playing a card. You already know what she's gonna do for her action. She is going to complete that safe house. Now, she's played all of these, which helps her to finish that 4 out of the 4 she needs. So these get trashed. Immediately she gets the points. So that little star, those are the points. So Samantha is going to move 2 on the victory track. Let's see, excuse me, Dr. Strange. She moves 1 and 2 to the second pin. We'll put her right here. Okay, and now her hand size has increased by 1. So she only has 1 card in her hand, but don't feel sorry for her because she is going to go ahead and refill up to 6, not 5 this time. So that's 2. She still needs 4 more, but her deck is now empty. So when her deck is empty, that's when she gets to, for free, recruit one of these people. It'll go on her discard pile and she can recruit them later. So right now she just picks who she'd like to recruit on later on her turn when she's able to. Now she looks around and the constructor, and she knows that Dr. Strange likes the construction worker. It'll only give her 2 points, but he's easy to build. It's only a 2, so I think she's gonna go ahead and take him. Besides, she thinks he's kind of cute. So it'll go on the discard pile. And now, because she has no deck, we go ahead and reshuffle her deck. There we go. Nice and shuffled. And there's a big chance she's going to get that constructor into her hand because she still needs another 4 cards. Let's see what she gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now she's up to 6. Let's see if she got them. Did she get them? She did not get them. Okay, well, she's going to have to wait another turn, but she's happy. And she's first player, so Dr. Strange hasn't gone yet. Dr. Strange wants to finish that safe house as well. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this is what Dr. Strange is going to do. First, he's going to play a fire camp. A fire camp lets him gain 1 action, okay? And it also gives him a health, which right now, he can't go over 7, but he's really doing it to get rid of this card and get a better card when he refills. And then for that extra action that he gets, he is going to go ahead and use the 1 supply that he needs to go up to 4. So 2, 3, 4. He's finished his safe house. So these get trashed, and he's happy that he's trashed 2 of the 1 supply because he's hoping to get those new supplies he's got that are bigger. And now he moves up 2 points, 1, 2, and joins Samantha over here. And this goes in his discard pile. He's already played it. He's got 2 cards, so he's going to go up to 6. Now he's up to 3. He's run out of deck, so he gets to pick. This doesn't get refilled until the cleanup phase, so he has to pick from whatever is here. Let's see. He is going to go for the points, the VIP. He'll put him in the discard pile, and then because he still needs 3 more cards in his hand, he's going to go ahead and shuffle. And 3 more cards. I'm not going to show you what he got, or if he got the guy he just picked. You'll find out in a minute. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Now we go to the trade phase, and Samantha has to bid first. Now, this is kind of good. This has a lot of cards, which can help with trading later on if she wants to toss some of these cards to trade. So let's see, what is she going to bid? If she's going to bid at all. Well, she doesn't want to lose her 2 supply. There's 2 of those, so she'll hand to those. She'll keep those in her hand. There's scouting. Scouting is kind of like a gamble. So I think she's going to give that up. She won't give anything else up. I think for now she won't. She'll just play that. It's a 2, so there's a big chance that Dr. Strange is going to outbid her. But it's okay. If she doesn't get the one she wants the most, she'll get the one she wants second most. On a 2-player game, you know you're going to get something. The only way you wouldn't get anything is if you don't bid at all. And Dr. Strange is going to bid Let's see. He's gonna bid this one. Okay, and everybody's made their choice, so we reveal. Let's see who gets to pick first. Dr. Strange has a 3, Samantha has a 2. Again, Dr. Strange beats her to the punch. These get trashed. Dr. Strange gets to pick first, and he'll go for the supplies. Supplies in this game are tight sometimes, so he's gonna do that. So Samantha will just pick the bunch of cards, hopefully help her with better trading in the future. So we've done the trading. Now we go to the recruit phase. If anybody had one of the survivors, but Samantha doesn't, they will play it now. If they have to pay the full price. You'll see that probably in a minute, but Dr. Strange unfortunately doesn't have his dude either, so they have to wait for that. And then after the recruit phase, we go to cleanup. In cleanup, we first add 1 to the one that nobody wanted. Then we go ahead and create 2 more. There we go. And after that, we are going to go ahead and the double agent, because he's on top of the tent. Even though we bought others, we got others out of the way, the tent is what marks who leaves. So now next time the priest will go if no one picks him up. 1, 2, 3, 4, we need 1 more. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, and then first player marker goes to Dr. Strange. We'll add 1 more to the round, and we keep going. So let's see what Dr. Strange is going to do. He's going to do some looting. We've seen that one before. Take a supply card from one of the trade piles and place it on your discard pile. This goes on his discard pile as well. Now he sees these 3s. Which one is he going to take? He'll go ahead and take this one and leave that pile kind of not so enticing. And that's the end of his turn. He goes back to 6. 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's up to 6. And then Samantha, what is Samantha going to do? Samantha is going to also go looting. Everybody's going looting. And she's going to go ahead and take the last 3 here. Goes in her discard pile. And then she refills her hand. And still no survivor, which is kind of sad, but okay. All right, and now we move to the trade phase. Dr. Strange has to bid first. Of course, now it's kind of like, let's see, what is he going to bid? He is going to bid, I see. Okay, he'll bid, he doesn't want to bid anything. He's not gonna bid. He's gonna say, you can have everything or anything your heart desires. Now let's see. So he's passing. Samantha says, okay, in that case, I'll bid. And she's just going to use this 1 supply crate to bid with, because she knows all she's got to do is bid, and she won the bid. So she'll trash that. Yes, that gets trashed. And now what does she want? She'd like to build something, and she sees there are 2 things here to be built. So why not? I mean, a bunker and a warehouse, she'll go for those. That's how you get the points. And Dr. Strange didn't like that very much, but he's got other plans. Now, we finish the trade phase, so we go to the recruit phase, where if we have a survivor in her hand, we can play it, and Dr. Strange says, yes, I would like to do that. Thank you very much. So let's see. Now, his VIP takes 4 to build. Unfortunately, he's going to have to overpay. He has 3 and a 2 for his VIP, and so that's 5, so it's more than enough, but he has to do that in order to complete them. So these get trashed. I told you, supply crates, they disappear quickly. He gets 3 points for having his VIP, so he says goodbye to Samantha. 1, 2, 3, and he's at 5 points. Okay, he doesn't get to refill his hand. He already did that. So that's the recruit phase. Samantha, unfortunately, still no survivor. So we'll go to the cleanup phase, where these 2 piles get a card, and then we start a new pile with antibiotics and a supply crate. And first player marker, we also lose the priest, but there's another priest. This must be a highly religious town we are in. Okay, and we add 1 more to the round. Okay, so we're around 5 out of 10. So we're halfway through the game already. Okay, so Samantha's gonna go first. What is she gonna do? Well, she wishes she had something to build because she has a ton of supplies, supply crates. Yeah, but she doesn't. She's not hurt, so I guess there's not much she can do. She'll go ahead and discard these 2 cards, see if she can get a building into her hand. And at the end of her turn, she gets 2 more cards, and there's the contractor. At least she'll get to recruit him. Okay, and the deck is empty, so she gets to pick somebody else. She doesn't want this family to go to waste. I mean, poor family, right? Look at them. They look like they need assistance. So she'll put her over here so nothing gets lost. So she's picked the family up. She doesn't have to draw cards yet, so we won't shuffle her deck just yet, because she might still add more stuff to the discard pile. Not likely, but who knows. And Doctor Strange, he is going to, oh, okay, okay. He is going to also drop some cards to refill his hand and get some more stuff, better stuff into his hand. So he has 1 card left, so that's 2. He's out of cards, so he'll go ahead and pick someone up. Hand size +1, that sounds like a plan. So we'll shuffle because he needs to draw 4 more cards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There he goes. And that's the end of the action phase. Now we'll go to trade. Samantha has to bid first. What is Samantha going to bid? There's some good stuff out there, it looks like. So she will bid this one. And Doctor Strange now has a ton of things to pick from. So what does he want to do? He'll just do this one. And like, remember, they can do more than 1, but they don't want to get rid of their precious cards. Okay, we reveal both at the same time, and it's 1-1. So Samantha gets to pick first. And the best supply there is this one with a building. So sure, it might have less cards, but she'll pick that. And then Doctor Strange says, you know what, I want cards. I want cards because my deck is kind of thin and I want to be able to toss some of the unwanted cards to trade for better supply cards. And right now there's not that many. So that was Doctor Strange. They already picked. Now we go to number 4, recruiting. Let's see, Samantha has her contractor and she can pay for him with a 2. So the cost of constructing your buildings is reduced by 1. So from now on, whenever she wants to build, it's a little cheaper. This gets trashed, but most importantly, she gets another 2 points. Still 1 behind Doctor Strange, but there we go, she's getting there. And does Doctor Strange want to recruit? This is the time. He says, no, not now, not right now. Okay, so then we move to the cleanup phase. Nobody is going to go home to another camp. Everybody slides down. We get 2 more. Okay, and for our trading piles, that one gets a little bit nicer and fuller, and 2 on each. The first player marker goes to Doctor Strange. We add 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're starting our 6th round. Let's go. So Doctor Strange is going to go first. Oh, this is what he used to trade. It gets trashed. This gets trashed. Okay, now we're good. Okay. He is going to start building a, let me see. Yeah, he's going to start building a clinic. So there's the clinic. At the start of the event phase, gain 1 life. Not that he needs that, but he wants the 4 points. And he has a 2 supply crate size to start. So he needs 4 more supply crates to finish that. So that was his turn. He goes back to 6. Okay, he ran out of deck. His deck is finished. So let's see. He's going to go for more points. He likes those points. Those points are keeping him ahead of Samantha. So there you go. And then Samantha's turn. What is she going to do? She doesn't have a lot of things that she can do. So she is going to hold on to these and just refill. And we reshuffle. Okay. 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's all she's gonna do. Did she get someone she can recruit? No, she didn't. Okay, so now we go trade, and on the trade phase, first, Doctor Strange is going to bid. He will bid. He's gonna bid this one. And Samantha, she decides, let's see. She doesn't want to get rid of the clinic because she can build that. There's a lot of supplies. I think she's going to give up her looting. Ouch. Okay, let's see how that goes. All right, it's 2-2, but Doctor Strange is the first player, so he gets to pick first. Sorry, Samantha, we'll trash these before I forget. Now, there's a 2 and a 1 plus another card, and there's a 3 and a 1. He's going to go for the 3 and 1. So Samantha will go ahead and rip the benefit of the 3 card discard. Okay, so that was a trading. Now we go to the recruit. Doctor Strange can recruit if he's able to, and he is able to. So the college student, there he goes. He's got 3. So we'll put her right here. And the college student gives him another point. So he's at 6. Okay. And most importantly, his hand size is now increased by 1. So now his hand size is up 2. Okay. Does Samantha want to recruit? I don't think she's able to. She doesn't have any survivors in her hand. So that's the recruit phase. Now we go to cleanup phase. And I don't know, it doesn't matter what order you do this. I guess it would be better if I kept doing either the survivor first or refilling the decks first, as long as you don't forget to do any of them. The priest, again, we are not interested in religion in our camps, apparently. Ouch. Okay. Oh, there's Doctor Strange himself and Samantha, right? Does it look like Samantha? Yeah. Okay. Oh, another Doctor Strange. Okay. All right. So that's 5 cards. We go ahead and pass the first player marker, and another round, and we go again. So on round 7 of the game, let's see what Samantha's going to do. Oh, she has a clinic at the start of the event phase, game 1 life. She's not interested in that. Doctor Strange has that clinic also, but 4 points if she gets to build it. And you know what? She's got a ton of supply cards, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? She's able to complete it if she trashes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, because it's only a 6 need. So she's gonna do it. She's going to trash all of those, and she's going to get 4 points for completing that. Ooh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye, Doctor Strange. I am ahead now. Okay, and we can just put it over here to make things... Well, for now, let's keep it here. If we get more and it gets crowded, then I'll move it around. And that's the end of her turn. She's got 1 card to her name, which is a painkiller. But let's go ahead and get her up to 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there she goes. Still nothing that she can recruit and make points with, but that's okay. How about Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange is going to... Ooh, okay. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. Okay, so he's going to just discard cards to get better cards into his hand. So that's 2, and he's got nothing, so he has to reshuffle. See why we don't reshuffle until we need to draw? Because in his case, he just added those 2 cards that he just discarded to the discard pile. He might draw them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 for him. There's his deck. Beautiful. We'll go to the trading phase. Samantha has to trade phase first, and she saw those painkillers, and she doesn't really like those. You don't get to refill your hand at the end of your turn with the painkillers. So she's going to go ahead, and they're value 3 for trading, so she's going to go ahead and bid that. And Doctor Strange, let's see, what is he going to do? Yep, that, and yeah, that's enough. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and trade that. Now we reveal everybody's card, and Samantha has a 3. Doctor Strange is only a 2, so Samantha's gonna pick first, and we all know she's gonna get those 3 supply card in this pile. And then Doctor Strange, yeah, he's gonna get all of these. Okay. And then we go to the recruit phase, and Samantha will go first, but she still doesn't have anybody to recruit. Doctor Strange, though, he's got a VIP. Can he finish him? Yes, he can. Okay. It is VIP time. It costs 4, So he's going to trash the 3 and the 1 for the VIP, who is going to give him another 3 points. 1, 2, 3. He's ahead again. Okay. And let's put these over here like that, so we can see that he's 2 out of the 6. Okay. All right. And that's that. So we finish the recruit phase. Now we go to cleanup phase. One more card for this pile. Whoops, I'm getting them out of the wrong. I'm getting them out of the trash. Let's do this the right way. There's 1 there, and 2 for the new one, and another 2 for the new one. Okay, and there's a deck. All right. Okay, and then politician. Nobody likes politicians. Some people like politicians, I'm sure. A lot of people don't. Okay, there we go. There's 5. First player marker over there, and 7. We go to round 8, almost there, and Dr. Strange winning, so Samantha has to do something about this. But Dr. Strange goes first. It is his turn. Unfortunately, he still doesn't have what he wants in his hand, so he's just going to go ahead and get rid of that so he can pick more cards up. 2, 3, 4. Shuffle these. This deck is very thin. He really doesn't have a lot of cards in his deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's because he builds so much. He keeps trashing all those cards. Okay, so there's his 6. And actually, he goes up to 7. Have I been cheating him? Because 1 from here and 1 from, where is she? They're right there. So yeah, 7. Okay. And then Samantha's turn to go. What is Samantha going to do? Anything else she can build? I mean, there's a lot of stuff she can build, but she has no supply crates in her hand whatsoever. So what she's going to do then is she's going to venture. So venture is a card that lets her gain 2 more actions and draw 1 card. She's hoping that 1 card is going to be a supply crate. Let's see. And it's not. No problem. She had something else that would let her. Nope, she has nothing else. So she's going to pick 1 building to keep and drop everything else so she can draw more cards into her hand. This goes into the discard pile. She has 1 more action, but nothing she can really do except for gain health, but she doesn't need that. So which building does she want? How about the increasing her hand size by 1 so she stays on top of things? She'll drop all of that and she'll get more cards. So that's 3. She ran out. So, you know, there's a card. Which one is it? That it's not there, is it? There's a card that gives you. Oh yes, there it is. Dr. Strange, actually, strangely enough, at the end of the game, gain 1 SP or 1 victory point for each family survivor in your colony. And she has a family in her hand. So how about adding him to the deck and getting that combo going? Let's see. So she's got 3 already. Let's see what else she got. Come on, supply cards. Come on, supply cards. 1, 2, 3. There's another supply card. Okay, she's happy about that. Okay, now we go to the trade phase. Dr. Strange has to use cards to bid first. Okay, now let's see. He is going to... There's good stuff to be had. There's supply cards, and Dr. Strange is aching for supply cards. So he's going to trade that, and he's going to trade that. He wants to make sure he goes first. Okay, and Samantha just wants to get something. So let's see. You know what? She's been healthy the whole game. So she's going to give up her super nice value discard pile. Like I said before, when you have events, more probably you will lose points that way. So it's going to be hard to compete with 2 cards. Let's see what we get. So Dr. Strange has a 5, 2 of 4. So Dr. Strange still gets to pick first. And he's taking the supply cards. But don't feel sorry for Samantha. She gets a 2 supply card plus another bunch of cards that she can use to trade in the future. So there's that. Okay, we jump to the recruit phase. Does Dr. Strange want to recruit anybody? No, he does not. How about Samantha? Does she want to recruit somebody? And she's got a family in her hand, and it's 3 to recruit, so yes, let's do it. She's got 3 supply crates just for a family. Doesn't give her any special power, but remember, if she combos it with the Doctor Strange card she just got, what is it? Was it the professor? Oh, he's not even a doctor, he's a professor. See, I thought that was a doctor's coat. Oh well, what do I know? Anyway, so that was the recruit phase. Now we go to the cleanup phase. We add one more to that, 2 to a new pile, another 2 to a new pile. By the way, if this deck runs out, we just shuffle the trash and it becomes, we recycle because we're green like that. Okay, and we add one more here. The first turn goes to Samantha. The college student moves to another city to study abroad. Maybe she went to, I don't know, Spain or Italy. I don't know where she went. Okay, so 5 there. The postman is ready to be fired if we don't hire him. And that's it. We are now on round number 9. 2 more rounds to go. And the Professor Strange is still ahead in points. Okay, Samantha's first. What is she going to do? She wants to get points. So she's going to start building this bunker. Okay? It is 2 out of the 6 that she needs. We'll put it up here. But remember, she does get a discount with the contractor. The cost of building stuff is reduced by 1. So she only needs 3 more, and this will be built. At the end of her turn, she goes back up to 6 cards. 1, 2, 3. There she goes. See if she got somebody. Nope, nothing to recruit. And then Doctor Strange. What is Doctor Strange going to do? Well, he's going to do this. He's going to, wait, not this one. Does he have the one? No, he doesn't. So that's not going to work for him. Okay, so he'll have to go slow with this. Okay, he is just going to add a single supply to his clinic, putting it up to 3. And then he's going to pick another 2 cards, actually 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs 2 more to go to 7. Before he does that, he will take that family just because he sees that Samantha likes families. If she does get the professor himself out there, she's going to get a nice combo. There's no way he wants to stop that from happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2 more cards. His deck is still really, really thin. He's grabbing a lot of cards. Okay, very good. So that was him. And this is what is this? Oh, this is what she's building. Okay, I was like, am I supposed to trash this? Okay, that stays there. All right, so he's refilled. They already took their turns. We go to the trading phase. Samantha has to bid first. Let's see, what is Samantha going to bid? She will bid, she doesn't want to lose her supplies, so let's not bid her supplies. She's got tons of supplies. Maybe this one though, if nothing else. The workshop is a building, but that's an expensive building, and she's working already on a building, and she's not going to have time to build all these things. So let's get rid of one of these. And yeah, let's get rid of this one to bid. 3, 4, 5, 6. She needs 5 for this. 3, 4, 5. So shall we thin her deck a little bit? Let's thin her deck and let her bid for 3. So that's going to be Samantha bidding for 3. And then Doctor Strange, he is going to bid. Okay, he is going to bid this one. So I don't think he can build that in time. And we reveal. And he's got 2, Samantha has 3. Samantha will get to pick first. I'll trash these right away so I don't get confused. She will grab the 3 and 2 supply crate for sure. And Doctor Strange will, let's just grab this one with 1 supply crate, I guess. Better than nothing. Okay. And recruit phase, if anybody has anybody to recruit. Let's see, Samantha. Nope, she has no survivors. Doctor Strange though, you know him. He likes his people. He has a family, the family that he just grabbed, and he's got the crates to pay for them. So these get trashed, and the family gets added to his empire, and he gets 3 points for that. guess what? 1, 2, 3. At the end of this round, he made it past 11. So we don't even need to do the cleanup phase. He's the winner. We will go to the cleanup phase, and then if anybody's at 11 points, we will declare him the winner. But cleanup phase, what for? He just won. He did it. He was after the points, and that got him there. That's how you play Edge of Humanity. Well, guys, there you have it. That was a full run-through of Edge of Humanity. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help. Also, make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram. Let's play more games together. Until then, I hope you play more games.